Hi guys, morning. I'm still not awake yet. I've been awake for a couple of hours, but I'm still a bit like, don't really know why. So I weighed myself again today. I'm still 11.6. I'm still 11.6. I've been 11.6 for 4 days. Driving me mad. So, right. So I ate once every day for 4 days. 3 days. No, I think 3 or 4 days. Yesterday I ate twice because I was out with the kids. We went to McDonald's, so I had some just the burger bit, the pâtés, and so I had in the day I had like a burger bit, no bread, and then last night I had some lamb ribs and a bit of steak. I haven't lost it. I haven't lost weight for the last 2 days, which I don't understand because I've only actually had 5 meals in 5 days. So I don't get it, guys. I need to just be patient. Now today I won't eat. Today I won't eat until tonight at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. So I'm not hungry. I feel fine. Feel great. I just think I'm just surprised that the weight hasn't come off a bit quicker. So it looks like it may take a little bit longer. But the good bit is I'm 11.6 at the moment. So can you guys all hear me? Can you all hear me? Yeah, I'll just stick it out a bit longer. My face, I do think my face has lost a bit of weight. I feel less bloated. So something's happening. I do lots of walking. I run nearly every day. Like today I'll do a run. I'm going to do some weightlifting today, only half an hour. And I'll do 2 walks today. So who knows, guys? It could be Karen. It could be the butter. It could be the butter. I mean, I don't put loads in, but I do put in a heaped spoon. I do have a bit of milk. Could be the milk. I'm just very surprised that I'm eating a very small diet, amount of food. I'm not eating I'm not having a massive meal at night. I'm just having like a little rack of lamb and I had a steak. That's all I had. So I am surprised, but we'll see. We'll see, guys. I just think I'm being impatient. That's all I think. So anyway, let's discuss the matter. So I have been getting a lot of little messages concerning the recent Brigitte Kruse, Shauna situation. Almost everyone supporting me, supporting my views. Almost none, how can I say it? Almost none of them. I think generally the feeling is that that Shauna's a bit out of her depth and she's being and that she needs to be careful. Yeah, that's the general feeling. I do think at the moment she's probably not happy with me, but I want people to know I support Shauna. I like Shauna, so this isn't me trying to get at Shauna. I actually support her, and we as fans want the best for Shauna, don't we, guys? Don't we? Do you agree? We want the best for Shauna, and we're a bit worried. The Brigitte Kruse situation, ultimately, the Brigitte Kruse situation is about money, is about Brigitte trying to strengthen her case against Priscilla. So that, we don't forget, we're all for Brigitte beating Priscilla, winning the lawsuit. We want Brigitte to beat Priscilla, don't we? We want her to win, yeah? But what we don't want is Shauna sucked into this, because Shauna has nothing. Shauna doesn't have the experience to be involved in a lawsuit. This is big business. This is big business. Brigitte Kruse and Priscilla. This is big money, big lawyers, big consequences. And the aim of Brigitte will always be money. So, in case Shauna does watch my show, I think she's annoyed at me at the moment. I want you to know, Shauna, we actually support you. We as the fans, the Elvis fans, actually are trying to watch your back. Are trying to help you. Yeah? So, yes. Linda, I agree. I saw that. And I did, as soon as I saw that, I did say, come on, let's all say hello to Shauna. Let's make her welcome. Because I've, all the way through this, I have always said we support Shauna. We've, you know, we want to be there for Shauna. You guys don't know this, but I have supported Shauna a few times in the past, privately. So I look at Shauna as a friend. I'm worried about the Brigitte Kruse thing. With the Brigitte Kruse situation, I just think we have to keep an open mind. We have to always remember that it is business. It's big business. You know, there's millions of dollars involved here. So we have to all be very careful. Guys, you lot know that I like Shauna. I support Shauna. Yeah, okay? Right. So I had a few comments sent to me. Let's have a look. Let's see if I can get them up. Every time I try and find comments, guys, I can't find them. Let's have a look. Now, Chris sent me a very long... Let's have a look. Now, I'm going to try and find Chris's long comment. Right. Now, Chris, you know, spoke with a K, K-R-I-S on... I keep talking about Chris like it's a he, it's a she. He sent me a comment. Now, I thought Chris's comment, this is to do with the Shauna thing. Now, we're going to read this comment, have a chat, and then we're going to start reading Billy's book. We may even play a bit of Billy's video. I warn you, there's some builders coming. If the builders come, they're doing my son's attic room. If the builders come, I am going to have to go and let them in. But I'll carry on the live. I'll just quickly let them in, okay? And they're probably going to turn up any minute. So we'll just see. Okay, guys? So, Chris, a very long... No, you can't see it. But a very long comment. Chris, I really appreciate all your comments. Chris really does know his stuff. Chris, I would say, is a proper researcher. I don't class myself as a proper researcher. I'm not one of these people that knows everything about Elvis and Elvis world. Far from it. I would say I know about 10% of what I should know. There's many, many Elvis fans that know everything about Elvis, know every song that was ever released, know every fact and detail, you know, like this kind of stuff. I'm not one of them. Anyone that sort of watches my videos, my live streams, I'm a defender of Elvis and Lisa and the family. That doesn't mean that I know it all. I don't. I've got a lot more to learn. I get my stuff wrong. The other day I did a song reaction and it wasn't even Elvis. Karen, you know that because you messaged me. We did a song reaction. I was 90% sure it was Elvis, but I was 10% unsure, and it turned out it wasn't him. Wasn't him. So I don't know it all, guys. I do not know it all. Right, okay. So Chris says, it is not clear to me why Shauna is bringing Brigitte Kruse campaign to the Elvis fans, except for the fact that she personally hates Priscilla. I think it's pretty clear that Shauna dislikes Priscilla. I'm not going to use the word hate, but Brigitte is not a fan of Elvis. And Brigitte has said, I'm not an Elvis fan, but I admire Elvis and I care about his image and reputation and legacy. Brigitte has said this a few times. Yeah, Karen, that's just hilarious. I'm 57. Right. So he says, Brigitte is not a fan of Elvis, except for selling his memorabilia. Riley is Elvis's heir, and she is trying to stay out of this stuff with Priscilla and Brigitte. It doesn't belong in the Elvis world. So yeah, actually, I never thought of that. Riley hasn't got involved with all this Brigitte and Priscilla stuff, has she? I've only just thought that. That's quite a big deal, actually. Riley is staying away from the lawsuits. Don't forget, there's 3 lawsuits. 3. Riley hasn't said a word about any of them. But that's interesting. Sure, and it basically, Chris says it doesn't belong in the Elvis world. I know what he means. We're Elvis fans. We love Elvis. We love Lisa, Lisa Marie. We defend. We're proud of Elvis. But we're here because we love Elvis and Lisa and the bloodline. We're here to defend, to celebrate the life of Elvis and Lisa, read the books, have some fun, all the rest of it. So Chris is saying it doesn't belong in the Elvis world. He has a point. The Brigitte Kruse lawsuit with Priscilla is about 2 business people fighting over money, over contracts. I think it was 4 companies, but a lot of contracts were signed. The Brigitte Kruse lawsuit is about Priscilla changed her mind. They signed the lawsuits. Brigitte tried to help Priscilla. They signed the lawsuits. They signed the contracts. And Priscilla changed her mind, went back on the deal. I can completely understand why Brigitte feels she needs to be compensated. Brigitte feels she's owed a lot of money. So all of this is between Priscilla and Brigitte. Really nothing to do with the Elvis fans. Nothing to do with the Elvis fans. Yeah? Do we agree on that, guys? That really, when it comes to Brigitte and Priscilla, it has really nothing to do with us. Do we agree with that? I just want to see your comments on that. Yeah. So Linda agrees. You know what? This Chris's message is really good because, yeah, I see that now. This is a Priscilla Brigitte problem. Now Shauna is getting drawn into something. Now Shauna, I think, she's probably quite impressed with Brigitte. She probably looks up to Brigitte. Probably feels that Brigitte is a very important person. Yeah, you know, respects her. She's a very wealthy woman. She runs GWS auctions. I can see it. You put people on a pedestal. You think they're larger than life. But the real truth is, this problem is between Brigitte and Priscilla. So what Brigitte is trying to do is reach out and get the support of the fans to help her cause. Yeah? So it could be, she obviously has something in her mind where she feels if the fans are on her side, it will help her win out her situation with Priscilla, her lawsuit. Yeah. So now, don't get me wrong. I'm not siding against Brigitte. I'm trying to say there's a different agenda here. Even with the announcement of a possible grandchild, great-grandchild, whatever it is. To use that in the lawsuit, and quite a few of you have said to me, the great-grandchild shouldn't be getting brought up to help Brigitte win her lawsuit. Do any of you agree with that? Do any of you think the great-grandchild should not be getting brought up, true or not, in this lawsuit between Brigitte and Priscilla? I'll wait for your reply to that. Because that's how I'm leaning with it. I'm thinking, using this secret grandchild, don't forget, it's possibly a donated egg. So it's not straightforward. Yeah. If it's true that the egg was donated by Riley or Lisa, this was an act of love. I do think it was a beautiful thing. John Travolta had lost a child, obviously Kelly Preston as well. So we don't really know what went on behind the scenes, but what we do know is there's a possibility that an egg was donated by Lisa or Riley as an act of love to help them have another child. A long time ago. Yeah? Over 10 years ago. So, do I think it should be getting brought up in a lawsuit to try and help Brigitte win her lawsuit as leverage? No, I don't. Do I think a YouTuber like Shauna should be getting drawn into the lawsuit? No, I don't. I don't. I think there's a possibility Shauna is going to get burnt by this. Does that make sense, guys? I am worried for Shauna. I am worried. Now, that doesn't mean I'm anti-Brigitte. I'm not anti-Brigitte. I want Brigitte to win the lawsuit. Brigitte, if you watch my program, I want you to win the lawsuit. I want you to beat Priscilla. But we need to be careful who you're asking to help you. Because don't forget, you've gone on to Shauna's show and you've said, come on, guys, ask me questions. Let's set up a YouTube channel. Here's an email. It's all about helping you win over the lawsuit. And I think it really does have nothing to do with the Elvis fans. Now, the wrongdoing of Priscilla, that has happened. And many times we've been told by Shauna and by Brigitte that there's wrongdoing of Priscilla. Now, concerning the wrongdoing of Priscilla, concerning the Elvis fans, we're only really interested in it as it relates to Elvis, to Lisa, to Riley. Yeah? So we're not interested in the wrongdoing of Priscilla if it's money, if it's financial stuff between you and her, between Brigitte and Priscilla. We're interested in any of the wrongdoing of Priscilla that has harmed Elvis or Lisa or Riley. Yeah? So we see it as fans. You see it as a businesswoman. I think Shauna's a bit out of her depth. And I say that with respect. So, yeah, so Denise says, yep, they're fighting over money. Emily acting on behalf of Prissy, buried. Yeah, and there's another thing that we're starting to learn now, that before Priscilla and Brigitte fell out, there could have been stuff happening that we as fans would not be happy with. And Emily says, if it's possible that Brigitte was acting on behalf of Priscilla to encourage a deal where Priscilla gets buried at the meditation garden, well, we're not going to be happy with that, are we? You know, if there was things being negotiated with Riley when Lisa Marie, after Lisa Marie passed, she obviously Priscilla contested Lisa Marie's wishes that the grandkids get everything. If Brigitte was involved in that negotiation process and she was really against what we the fans want, against what Riley wanted, if she was supporting Priscilla, saying that Priscilla should be entitled to more things after Lisa Marie died, bearing in mind, if your mum dies, everything goes to the kids, doesn't it? Your mum dies, you get all the inheritance. If Brigitte is involved in that process trying to help Priscilla to get more money, to get buried next to Elvis, etc., well, the fans aren't going to like that. So we are worried about what went on between Brigitte and Priscilla before, just after Lisa died, with Riley, behind the scenes, the negotiations. Because if Brigitte was acting on behalf of Priscilla, which we see as against the fans, because the Elvis fans would have wanted Lisa Marie's wishes, the mother of Riley, Finley and Harper. If we feel that Brigitte was acting on behalf of Priscilla against what the fans want, which is that Lisa Marie's wishes be carried out, so that Riley, Finley and Harper inherit Gracelands fully, the fans are worried. The fans are worried that Brigitte has changed sides. So Brigitte was with Priscilla behind the scenes, negotiating, and other things, negotiating on behalf of Priscilla. But then now they've fallen out. Now Brigitte and Priscilla have fallen out. There's 2 lawsuits. The lawsuit where Brigitte feels she's owed money because Priscilla ghosted her on the contracts, stopped talking to her. And then we've got Priscilla's lawsuit, which is countersuing, claiming elder abuse, claiming she was ripped off. Now, the thing with Elvis Presley Enterprises and Brigitte Kruse, that's a completely separate thing. We, the fans, are worried about the items that have been auctioned or that were going to be auctioned, that have already been auctioned, the authenticity of these items, how these items were proved as being authentic. We're worried about letters from Priscilla. So when it comes to the auction items, we are worried. We are worried. We're making sure, in our opinions and our thoughts, we're making sure there was no wrongdoing from Brigitte and Priscilla with the selling of these items. Now, at the moment, it does seem like Joel Weisshanker at Elvis Presley Enterprises is more concerned about Brigitte at the moment. But come on, guys. If Brigitte and Priscilla were doing a lot of deals together when it concerns auctioning items for a few years, they had become very close. So we keep an open mind on it, guys. We keep an open mind. So let me just check some more messages. Yeah, Shauna is getting involved, I think. Oh, remember, Shauna is very involved because she's asking us. So Brigitte comes along. Let's get all the YouTube channels to unite so I can expose Priscilla's wrongdoing. She's very involved. Let's get everyone emailing Brigitte with questions so that we can discuss them and I can answer the questions on a new YouTube channel. She's involved. She's involved, guys. And then don't forget, part of the involvement is the way that Shauna spoke about Riley. I thought she crossed the line a bit. I thought she said things that were a bit close to the knuckle, things that I don't agree with, because obviously I support Riley. Yeah, it's Elvis's granddaughter, it's Lisa's daughter. I support her. So she's involved, guys. So we do have to be careful. Emily, yes, we agree. Just tell us why does she have to get YouTubers involved? A bit suspicious. Yeah, I'm uncomfortable with it, guys. I'm uncomfortable with it. So Joanne has just commented. Joanne says, you're a wise man. I had forgotten that she represented Priscilla. Yes, we have to go back. We do have to turn back the clock a bit. When we're discussing all of this, whether it be Brigitte or Priscilla, or the involvement of YouTubers, Elvis channels. Obviously, Brigitte has joined our channel many times. I actually quite like Brigitte. I think she comes across friendly and kind and nice. But we are Elvis fans. We're not Brigitte fans. We're not Priscilla fans. We're Elvis fans that love Lisa and Elvis's bloodline. So we see it from a different point of view. Yeah? Yeah, Linda, I agree. I hope Shauna doesn't get burnt. I'd hate to see that. I agree. Some people are gullible, aren't they? Some people are gullible. I don't see myself as a gullible person. So if someone is gullible and we can help them, I think we should. I'm not partaking to that. She's using the Elvis fans. Emily, just explain that a minute. This is my home channel and Presley Mania is second and Rhonda is very, very smart. I agree. Rhonda's videos, the last 2 or 3 videos that Rhonda has released were brilliant. Brilliant. She's on it. She knows her stuff. Rhonda's very impressive. If you watch my channel, your videos are very impressive. Very impressive. And I do watch all of them. We only know Brigitte personally, do we? We only know her from YouTube. Now, I'm not anti-Brigitte. I don't hate Brigitte. I'm not against Brigitte. I want her to beat Priscilla in the lawsuit. But let's remember what Brigitte is trying to do is a business thing. We must remember that. Yeah. So Emily, I'm not partaking to that. She's using the Elvis fans. Yeah, just explain that a little bit, Emily? Right. I think Shauna is in deep now and can't see outside the woods at the moment. Yes, Debbie, it does feel that way. But in case Shauna watches us, I want you to know, Shauna, I like you. I've always liked you. I've helped you a few times. If you go my track record with the problems you've had in the last 6 months, I've been 100% there for you. Yeah. So I've got no reason to turn against you, Shauna. But that video, where, the way you spoke about Riley, I just thought was very unfair. I had to defend Riley because ultimately I will defend over any YouTube channel. I will defend Elvis, Lisa and Riley and Finley and Harper. I will, even if it means, disagreeing with other people. I will. Guys, I've already fallen out with a few people, haven't I? We fell out with that other YouTube channel because of the way they were speaking about, Priscilla. I didn't agree with their thoughts. They were basically saying, leave the past in the past, stop digging up the past. Elvis married Priscilla because he liked her. Elvis was also to blame for many things. Let it go, leave it alone. Let's not bring it up. I don't agree. I think we must bring it up. I think we must bring up the wrongdoing of Priscilla, to defend Elvis. I think we must do it, even though it's in the past. So I'll fall out with a YouTube channel if I think they're being unfair to Elvis. And I thought that other YouTube channel was very unfair to Elvis. They should be defending Elvis, not defending Priscilla. This was my problem. So, you know, I was hated by lots of people and it's the usual thing, innit? Louis disagrees with someone, so let's all hate Louis. It's fashionable to hate Louis. It's fashionable to go around calling Louis names on different YouTube channels, on Facebook. Oh, let's all be horrible to Louis. When the truth is, the only thing Louis ever done is defend Elvis and Lisa. You won't see any nasty stuff coming from me. I don't have a nasty bone in my body. You won't see me saying nasty things about anybody. All you will ever see about me, you can dig and dig and dig all you want. The only negative stuff you will ever see from me is defending Elvis and Lisa and Riley and Finley and Harper. You won't find anything else. There's nothing to find. I have definitely been very unfairly treated by certain YouTube channels, by a good 10 ex-subscribers that have literally turned on me for no reason other than me defending in my way. I defend, in my way, yeah, with Team Elvis. I have my line I won't cross. I've literally never done anything nasty to anybody, In fact, with Shauna, and I can prove it, I have supported Shauna a few times, probably about 3 times. Behind the scenes, you guys don't know about it. I've gone behind the scenes and I've helped Shauna, whether she likes to admit it or not. I've helped Shauna a few times. Yeah, she's had some problems, hasn't she? We know about her problems. I've supported her through that. So there's no reason for Shauna to think I'm being horrible or two-faced or unfair or cruel or nasty or doing anything bad. I'm actually trying to help Shauna. Yeah, but I will disagree with Shauna if she goes against Riley. I will. If she chooses to support a lawsuit that is based on money over Riley, we're gonna disagree. That's simple. That's simple. But we here at Team Elvis, we want Shauna to know that we support her and that we want the best for her. We don't agree that she's getting involved with this mess with the lawsuits, but we support her as a human being. And she's got a great Elvis channel. We like her Elvis channel. So anyway, let's just check. I'm going to carry on reading that comment. Let's have a look. I'm going to probably have to do a part 2 to read the book because we've got a bit to go through, haven't we, guys? So we'll do the book after. Let me just, right. Yeah, Linda Riley is bound to be making a few mistakes. Yeah, come on. I agree with that. Come on. I'm not forcing everyone to agree with Riley. I'm not doing that. We all have opinions that Riley has done things that we don't agree with. Yeah? I don't have a problem with that. I have no problem with Elvis fans having strong opinions about Riley. No, it's fine. She hasn't done everything perfect. She hasn't done everything right. But underneath all that, I do feel we still must show support. Like Linda says. Riley is, Riley is crawling through a jungle, isn't she? What do I do? What do I do? She's in her 30s. She's not that experienced in business. What do I do? So she's trying to fight off these problems. There's been many. Even with Priscilla, she's fighting all these little problems. She's just doing the best she can. She's not going to get it all right. Yeah? So that doesn't mean because she doesn't get everything right that we as Elvis fans will turn on her. And the reason is because Elvis wouldn't want us to. Elvis, who we adore, who was a very decent man, a kind-hearted man, a forgiving man, would not want the fans to turn on Riley because she's made some mistakes. Nor would Lisa. Lisa's mum, Riley's mum. I don't care what anyone says, Riley worshipped her mother. So did the twins, Finley and Harper. There's no way Lisa would want us as fans to turn on Riley. No way. And I feel, with Shauna's interview, she was turning on Riley. Elvis wouldn't want it. Lisa wouldn't want it. So that's my stance. Yeah? I think Shauna's making a mistake. But we advise Shauna in a friendly way. I say to Shauna, remove the blinkers and be more careful. Right. And don't put Brigitte on a pedestal. Don't make that mistake. She's a human being just like you and me. And what she's doing is about money. Yeah? So I agree she's going through hell. I agree that lawsuits are horrific. And she comes across like a really nice person. But there's money involved here. So we all must keep an open mind. Yeah, we learn by our mistakes. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Fashionable to pick on Louis. Guys, I'm so used to it now. I just find the whole thing hilarious. Come on. I'm going to start laughing now. Please don't think all of the noise about Louis, I just find it hilarious. Honestly, I find it hilarious. I laugh about it a lot. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. But I'm literally treated. Oh, sorry. I'm going to start laughing now. I'm literally treated as if I'm like, I don't know. I don't get it. We're such a small channel. If you look at our subscribers and our views and all that, we're very small. But the reaction we get is as if we're a massive channel. Yeah, I can't believe it. I'm like, wow, why? I'm Louis in my kitchen at home in England. Isn't it? I'm like, Louis in his kitchen at home, dogs barking, kids screaming. I'll never understand it. Right, let's keep going. Brigitte knows your defending channel is powerful, Louis. You have important people around the world who want to be part of this channel. You're 100% Elvis and Lisa and blah, blah. Do you know what? I really appreciate that. I will say this, Emily. I'm amazed by the people that we talk to. I am. Like Billy Stanley. Wow. Billy Stanley talks to me. Yeah? Personally. Wow. I am amazed. But I still say this. We are a very small channel. We're a very small channel. We're not one of the big boys. I do think we're very well known. I do think everybody knows Team Elvis, Louis, defending Elvis. I do think that. But we're still very small. We're still very small. We've still got a lot more growing to do, guys. So Linda says some YouTube channels feel threatened by this channel. I'm going to have to agree with that. I think the way we were treated by that other YouTube channel was a massive overreaction. And they were completely in the wrong. I literally did nothing wrong. They completely twisted the truth. I forgive them. I won't mention them. Love everyone on this channel. This is why my home, away from home. I love this so much, how we defend Lisa, Elvis and Lisa, and the bloodline. Yeah, we're family. Come on. when I say we're family, some people might call it a bit odd, but it's not odd. We've all been speaking to each other for, I think it's 11 months now. It's a long time, guys. A big thank you, Louis, for subscribing to my channel. You're very welcome. Right. Emily, me too. This channel rock. Yeah, Team Elvis rock. Come on. Right. I feel so protective of my family. Yeah, I do as well, Emily. We all feel the same. Team Elvis rocks. Defend with love. You're doing great. Thanks a lot. Come on, I look forward. I wake up every day. I've got you guys to talk to. Come on. How lucky am I? Riley wants not to get involved. It does seem that way, doesn't it, Jean? I don't think Riley wants to jump in and help Priscilla. Everyone keeps trying to make out as if Riley's really close to Priscilla. I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for it. I don't believe it. I don't believe Riley is close to Priscilla. I do not believe it. Riley inherited a lot to deal with. Obviously, she wasn't prepared for it after Lisa died. Suddenly, she would never have imagined this responsibility as it was. Yeah. Very brilliant comment, Linda. Come on. She's happily going through her life. She's self-made. She got into modelling early when she was a young teenager. Her own career has blossomed, obviously acting and many other things. She never used the name Presley. She wanted to do her own thing. For many years, people did not know that Riley was a Presley. Really, it wasn't until Lisa died that people started to realise that Riley Keough was a Presley, Elvis's granddaughter, Lisa's daughter. So Riley has never used the Presley name to get on with her life, to get on, to help her in her career. Never. She's used her own money. She's earned her own money. So you've got to respect that. Come on, guys. Whereas Priscilla has used the Presley name her whole life, you know, for decades to get ahead. Riley never did. Right? And she still doesn't, guys. Thank you. Yeah, I know you were, Emily. Thank you. Right. So I want to carry on reading this message. Right. Let's have a look. So I want to carry on reading Chris's. Oh, thanks, Angie. I do get a good laugh on this channel, mind. Come on, last night we had a laugh, didn't we? I know it's quite a serious live stream, but you know, we had JD join us, the Priscilla fan. It was hilarious. But in the end, I think I don't know how many of you were here last night. We had a Priscilla fan join us. So rather than blocking them and arguing with them, I thought we'd have a debate. I thought we'd expose the lies, defend Elvis, defend Lisa, and expose Priscilla's wrongdoing. In the end, we had a really good live stream for 2.5 hours. Guys, last night, 2.5 hours. We loved it, didn't we, guys? Yeah, we do. We stick together. We back each other up. Big time. We stick up for each other. I love that. Guys, we will have disagreements. Please, I say it to you now. If we ever disagree, please don't disappear. Please do not disappear if we disagree. I'm still upset. I'm still upset that we lost Linda. I'm still upset that we lost Linda. Linda, come on. Come back. I'm gutted. Linda was so kind to me and we fell out over Linda Thompson. Just come back, Linda. We love you. Let's all tell Linda to come back. You don't have to take it personally, guys. If we disagree, it's okay. We disagree, that's all. It doesn't mean you disappear. Denise, what's your channel? Yeah, let's all subscribe to Denise. Yeah, Linda, it was funny, wasn't it, Linda? JD was fun. In the end, he was good, JD. He actually sent some friendly messages in the end. He said, in the end, he went, oh, I'm so tired, I'm going to bed now. Yeah, it was good. It was fun. What was your, Emily, what was your comment? Can I have a look? Oh, Joanne's commenting. Thanks, Joanne. Thanks, Joanne. Thanks, Joanne. So I want to carry on reading the comment. Emily, what was the comment, Emily? Can I look at it? Is it on Presley Mania? You're going to make me lose my place now. Let's have a look. Presley Mania. Let's have a look. Where are we? So on the Emily, was it on the most recent? I sent it you on Messenger. Aha, right. Oh, it's not coming up. Oh, it's not coming up. Emily, let me just have a look. Let's see if we can find it. Come on. Yeah, it's not coming up. It's not on here. Doesn't matter. We'll find it on the. Should we have a look on the channel? Is it on the videos? Emily? Is it on the most? Oh, you haven't sent it. No, that'll do it. Yes, it was the most recent. Okay. Right, I'm on it. So let's have a look. Oh, Chris has been on there. Chris has commented on there. Well, I might read that. Right, hang on. But we need to read the comment. Oh, we are. Emily, I just don't trust Brigitte, especially knowing that she was acting on behalf of Prissy to be buried at the meditation garden. And you got a like, yeah? Is that the one you mean? Remember, I want to say this. I'm not trying to turn people against Brigitte. That's not my intention here. Look, Linda's on there. Linda, I'm going to put on there. Linda, come back. Come back, Linda. We love you. All right, there we go. I've just put on for Linda. Come back, Linda. We love you at Team Elvis. Right. Right, okay. So we've got that. Come on, let's read this comment. I may read that comment as well. Let's have a look. Got to find it now. See, look, I've lost my comment now. This is your fault, Emily. My memory. Here we go. I was just about to send it to you. Don't forget. We've got it covered now. You didn't say something nice about Elvis. Let's have a look. Okay. Right. Let's carry on reading this comment, yeah? Thank you, Tony. Right. Okay. Except for the fact that she personally hates Priscilla, Brigitte is not a fan of Elvis except for selling his memorabilia. It's true. Yeah. No, this is Chris's comment, by the way. Riley is Elvis's heir, and she is trying to stay out of this stuff. And Priscilla and Brigitte, it doesn't belong to the Elvis world. Shauna is rogue. Right here, this is where he starts saying, Shauna is going rogue. And this is what he means. Yeah? Yeah, I did. Oh, you put on Shauna's. Oh, right. Okay. I'll jump over. Have you sent it me? Emily, have you sent it me? Let's have a look. Emily, right, here we go. Aha. Emily. So, Emily says on Shauna's show, the impression I got from Brigitte was going to expose the truth. How about she just tells us rather than just asking? Rather than us asking. Yeah. So obviously Brigitte wants us to send her questions to an email address, and then she said she was going to talk about it on a new YouTube channel. Yeah, is Salvatore here? Yo, Salvatore, you got my email. Salvatore, you got my email. See, look, I'm remembering to wake Salvatore up. There is so much I'd rather unite the Elvis community and streamline the answers. There is so much I'd rather unite the Elvis community and streamline the answers. It's a difficult one, isn't it? When she says unite the Elvis community, well, there's only really about 5 defending Elvis channels, isn't there? Yeah, I would say Renee, Shauna, Presley Mania, Hidden Minds, Rare Elvis Photos. They're the only defending Elvis type channels. I think we are a standout defending Elvis channel, even more so, and I'll tell you why. Because we really do defend every day. Every day we come together, we defend Elvis, Lisa, Riley, Finley, Harper. We do it every day. So I personally think we are Team Elvis. We are a very standout defending Elvis channel. Yeah. So when she says, I'd rather unite the Elvis community, what does that mean? I'm like, what? You know, there's thousands and thousands of Elvis channels, thousands. So unite the Elvis community? I'm not sure. I'm not completely convinced. Guys, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about that comment? I'd rather unite the Elvis community. What do you guys think? Because I don't know. I'm not really understanding it, to be honest with you. Right, let's have a look. Yes, Emily says she needs us. Yes, well, come on. We know this, don't we? We know. Let's just, hang on a minute. I'm messing around with my screen at the moment. I'm trying to see how many we got on here. Yeah, we know. Come on, guys. We know. I'm trying to log in so we can see how many people is on this stream, but I can't see. Look, now it's all gone funny. Let's have a look. Where are we? Click that off. Put you back on. Guys, does it tell you how many we got on here? I know that it's early in the morning. All right, it's not telling me. Anyway, as I was saying, you know, when it said, now Brigitte is coming across almost like a crusader. Oh, I want to unite the Elvis community. Which is literally impossible. Brigitte was a witness to Lisa removing Prissy from the will. Yes, I've seen these bits of information. So we got about 20 on. Okay. That's great. Thank you so much, all 20 of you. Please join in with our chat. Now, remember, a lot of people in America are asleep. So good morning to the Americans when you wake up. I hope you've had a nice sleep, and we'll see you later when you wake up. And obviously we get a lot of people around Australia, Canada, UK. We get 20% of our viewers are from the UK. So hello to all of you. I personally don't think Brigitte is going to, no, let me just try and word it correctly. You know, we've got thousands and thousands of Elvis channels. Brigitte isn't going to unite thousands and thousands of Elvis channels. So I'm a little bit unsure what she means. To be honest with you, for me, it's pretty straightforward. Guys. Brigitte is doing everything she can in her power, using her intelligence to strengthen her case against Priscilla for the lawsuit. Yeah? To win her lawsuit. Whether it be exposing the hidden grandchild, or exposing Priscilla's wrongdoing, or giving the fans the impression that she's gonna tell us loads of secrets about Priscilla. it's all about the lawsuit, isn't it? Come on, it's all about the lawsuit. It's not really about Elvis, is it? I do think that Brigitte respects Elvis and his legacy. I do. And I do also think Brigitte is a nice person. But she's a businesswoman. She's a businesswoman. She's got a lawsuit to win. Yeah? And a lawsuit to defend. So, Brigitte, in case you watch this, I've got nothing against you, but you are a businesswoman. Yeah? Right, okay. So let's carry on reading that comment. Riley is the heir, and she is trying to stay out of this stuff with Priscilla and Brigitte. It doesn't belong in the Elvis world. Shauna is going rogue. Now, I agree that Shauna is going rogue. And what that comment means is, because there's a lot of people that are going to want Shauna to also defend Riley, because it's Elvis's granddaughter, Lisa's daughter. So what I think Chris means by Shauna is going rogue, she's basically going, right, I'm going over there to help Brigitte. I don't care who disagrees with it. I'm going to go and help Brigitte, even if it means me bad-mouthing Riley. I think that's what Chris means by Shauna is going rogue. That's just my take on it. Okay, guys, hi, Trudy. Brigitte, which is her choice. So Shauna is going rogue defending Brigitte, which is her choice. But bringing Elvis fans in to support Brigitte when Brigitte is not an Elvis fan is wrong. I half agree with that. I say that bit again. But bringing Elvis fans in to support Brigitte when Brigitte is not an Elvis fan is wrong. Now, don't get me wrong. I know Brigitte respects Elvis. I know that. I know Brigitte respects the Elvis fans. But I get his point. Brigitte is not part of the Elvis fan world. She is in a dispute with Priscilla. This is the standout thing, guys. This is all about the lawsuit, the dispute with Priscilla. This isn't about Elvis. Now, Brigitte knows that there are a lot of people that dislike Priscilla. There are millions of Elvis fans that dislike Priscilla. And I do think Brigitte is taking advantage of the fact that she knows the Elvis fans are so upset with Priscilla that they will side with Brigitte. And I do think this helps Brigitte against the lawsuit with Priscilla. Yeah? So we have to be careful we're not too gullible, that because we are anti-Priscilla, because of Priscilla's wrongdoing to Elvis and Lisa and Riley, that we're not taken in by this lawsuit. The lawsuit between Brigitte and Priscilla, knowing that before Brigitte and Priscilla fell out, there was probably wrongdoing towards the Elvis world from Priscilla and Brigitte. Okay? So Brigitte is not part of the Elvis world. She is in a dispute with Priscilla, which is none of the Elvis fans' business. It's only our business if it helps Elvis. If exposing Priscilla's wrongdoing helps Elvis's image and reputation, then it is our business. Yeah? So if we find out some secrets about Priscilla and these secrets help Elvis's image, reputation, legacy, then it is our business. Yeah? So it could be, that's a grey area. Yeah? Soliciting Elvis fans for a private lawsuit is not the business of Elvis fans. And I think if you watch our program, I think what he's basically saying is, I'll just repeat that sentence. Soliciting Elvis's fans for a private lawsuit is not the business of Elvis fans. I think what he's basically saying is, by Shauna going on a show and saying, right, let's all support Brigitte, let's all email her, let's let Brigitte set up a YouTube channel, blah, blah, blah. That is soliciting the Elvis fans. Okay? Shauna, I believe, was wrong to solicit Elvis fans to help Brigitte win the lawsuit. Because ultimately, this is what this is all about. This is all about using us, the Elvis fans, to help Brigitte win her lawsuit. Yeah? And we are being teased by the fact that there's knowledge that Brigitte has inside knowledge about Priscilla. And by teasing us like that, some of us are like, oh, let's help Brigitte. The reason we all go, let's help Brigitte, is because we want to expose Priscilla. Get it? So we do have to be careful. Let the law decide without turning it into a circus. I agree, it can become a bit of a circus. With Elvis fans defending Brigitte against Priscilla. I agree, it is not our place to defend Brigitte against Priscilla. I agree, it is not our place to do that. They have a fight between them that they need to fight. Now, we're nosy. We're nosy Parkers. We want to know about the wrongdoing of Priscilla. Big time. Because we're very upset with Priscilla's wrongdoing to Elvis, Lisa, and Ryan. So yeah, we want to know the wrongdoing of Priscilla. But not because we want to help Brigitte with her lawsuit. Yeah? Priscilla is not part of that any longer. Right, come on Elvis fans, only want to support Elvis and his family. I agree with that. Elvis fans want to support Elvis and his family. Yeah, that's why we're here. Priscilla is not part of that any longer. Let's get back on track. What is going on with Priscilla and Brigitte? Has nothing to do with Elvis fans and are being sidetracked to support Brigitte, who is not an Elvis fan but makes money off Elvis. That's a very good point. I want to read that bit again. Brigitte has nothing to do with Elvis and fans are being sidetracked to support Brigitte, who is not an Elvis fan but makes money off Elvis. It's true though, guys. Brigitte makes money from selling Elvis items in her auction. She does. So she has a different interest than us. We're not all trying to make money. Hi, Carolyn, you got my email? We're not all trying to make money. We're trying to support Elvis, Lisa, and Riley, and Finley, and Harper. Brigitte, who is not an Elvis fan but makes money off Elvis, this has to stop. I'm sorry, but this is wrong. Brigitte needs to stop soliciting Elvis fans for a lawsuit between Priscilla and herself. Riley has bigger fish to fry. She does. It's pretty obvious Riley's not interested, yeah? She won't get involved with Priscilla's lawsuits. Her sister too, support and families. Yeah, so Riley has to help support. You know, Riley's there for Finley and Harper. Riley has been through so much, and I keep saying this. She lost her mum, she lost her brother. She's had this hell to do with Graceland and Lisa, Priscilla trying to go against her mum's wishes on who inherited Graceland. She had all that situation and many other things. We have the Graceland scammer. We've had lots of situations to deal with. Also, the management of Graceland and her own family and her own career. Riley has gone and finishing the book and launching the book and then promoting the book and doing the book tour and then doing dozens of interviews concerning the book From Here to the Great Unknown. Riley she's had the thick of it, hasn't she, guys? Riley has been through so much. And this, I like that. Riley has been through so much. This is why we can't be bad-mouthing her on YouTube channels. This is why I'm upset with Shauna. We shouldn't be bad-mouthing Elvis's granddaughter, Lisa's daughter. We shouldn't be doing it. I'm very, very, very unhappy about that happened. Especially from Shauna. I'm so disappointed. Yeah. She lost her brother, her mother inherited Graceland, wrote a book for her mother and has a mentor, her sister, and she herself has a family. Yeah. Shauna is a great Elvis fan. She is. We love Shauna. She has a brilliant channel. She's a massive defender of Elvis and Lisa. Massive. But Elvis fans should not only be defending Elvis and Lisa. Elvis fans should be defending Elvis, Lisa, Elvis's grandkids, Lisa's kids. The bloodline. I don't think it's right to pick and choose. I'm not going to tell Elvis fans how to be, but I choose to defend the bloodline. I think Elvis would want that. I think Lisa would want that. She hates Priscilla, so she has taken sides with Brigitte. That's fine, if that's what she wants to do. Now remember, Shauna has took on this decision. Is that someone here? Shauna has made the decision to support Brigitte. Yeah, I actually quite like Brigitte. I'm not against Brigitte, but I completely agree with this. I'm going to quickly read this because I might have to go, guys. Brigitte and Shauna are trying to build a base of Elvis fans against Priscilla, and Shauna can do what she wants. Shauna can do. I've only got 2 minutes left, right? Elvis fans need. Yeah, but the builders might be here in a minute. They're not here yet, are they? No, but he did message me saying he was coming. But it's all right, guys. My wife just got him. In fact, Brigitte is not what Elvis needs and wants to get involved. My wife's going to work now. She does some school teacher work. So let me just say, Elvis fans to back Brigitte is not what Elvis fans need and want to get involved in. Brigitte and Shauna are trying to build a base of Elvis fans against Priscilla. Shauna can do what she wants to do, but soliciting Elvis fans to back Brigitte, who is not an Elvis fan. I do think she likes Elvis. I do think it's important to her. I wouldn't say she completely is not an Elvis fan, but she's not an Elvis fan in the way that we are. Yeah? Except for selling his merchandise is not why Elvis fans are online. Fans want to support Elvis and his family, headed by Riley. Riley has so much on her shoulders that she doesn't need to be in the middle of Brigitte and Priscilla. Brigitte needs to take care of her own issues with lawsuits. And I have to say, I agree with that. This is Brigitte's lawsuit with Priscilla. It's not ours. It's not Shauna's. It's not the fans of Elvis. Our only interest with Brigitte really is that we want to know the wrongdoing of Priscilla. Innit? That's our only interest. And obviously the auction items, we're interested in that. Brigitte needs to take care of her own issues with her lawsuit and not expect Elvis fans to support her, as it's not their issue. And like it or not, Priscilla is not the issue. Fans into the lawsuit debacle is not in the interest of Elvis and family. I'll repeat that last bit. Liking it or not liking it, Priscilla is not the issue. Fans into this lawsuit debacle is not in the interest of Elvis and family. It's true. It's true. I'm on about the lawsuit between Brigitte and Priscilla, the lawsuit, the counter lawsuit, elder abuse, and she's saying that Priscilla's saying she got ripped off, conned. That's between Priscilla and Brigitte. Now, the lawsuit at EPE Enterprises with Joel Weishankar concerning auction items, now that's a different story. Then we are involved because we are protective over Elvis and Lisa's belongings. So, yeah. Okay, that was a great comment. That was a great comment from Chris. Chris has done some very, very good comments. Chris, thank you so much. Let's have a look. Yeah, I mean, Emily, you're right. This is about money, 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 you know. Now, I'm not against business people. I'm not against people making money. But if I think that people are being used in the wrong way, then I do worry. I do worry. And this is how I feel about Shauna. Yeah, she's just come back from shopping and now she's going to go to work at the school. So she's going to be gone for an hour. So it's a very good time for me to do a live stream. Right. So guys, I think we've covered this topic. I think we've done a good job here. I'm going to end this live stream, but I'm going to come straight back here. I'm going to come straight back and read The Faith of Elvis here. Okay, guys? So can we just end this? And I literally will come back in 2 minutes right here. And we will read Billy's book. I want to keep it on separate live streams. So we're going to read this book now. Okay? So I'm going to end it. Do I get a yes from all you guys? You got, all right, Linda, you can watch the replay. Thanks, Linda, for joining us. All of you, thank you for joining me. Thank you so much. So do I get a yes that I can end it and come straight back and read the book? Yeah? Okay, guys, I'll be back 2 minutes on Defending Elvis. I'm reading the book on Defending Elvis, okay? Thanks, Angie. Thanks. All right, see you in 2 minutes, guys.